Welcome to the Clay Center. Yay, so exciting. The first exercise that you'll be doing in the Clay Center is to make a pinch pot. For this, you will need one piece of clay, both of your hands, a pencil to write your name with, and a damp sponge to wipe your working area when you're done. If you're working from home, I would highly suggest like a cookie sheet to work on that will help keep your mess in place. And you may not have the same kiln-fired clay as we do here, but other things that work are Play-Doh. If you have modeling clay, you can even make your own salt dough clay. It's just uses like flour and salt and water, and you can make that at home. So those are some options for you if you're working from home. Okay. So I have my piece of clay. The first step is to make it round. Now to do this, I can kind of pat it or press it in between my rounded hands, or I can roll it. Okay, the more you touch your clay, the more it will dry out. Every time I touch my clay, I'm drying it out. So I want to be mindful of that and make sure that every touch to my clay is purposeful and making a difference. Okay, it is now round. Now I'm ready to push my thumb through the center. Now I have these silly nails on, so I'm going to start that hole with the end of my pencil. Most of you should be able to just do that on your own. Okay. When you push your thumb in, we're looking for that thumb to be about 2/3 of the way into that sphere. Okay. So if we broke this sphere into thirds, 1/3, 2/3, okay, whole. I want my thumb to go deep enough that it gets to that 2/3 line. Okay. Then the next step is to pinch and turn. And we're going to keep doing this, pinch, turn. I'm starting with my thumb is still in the middle, and my fingers are reaching all the way down here to the bottom of the sphere. First pinching the bottom of this bowl because it will start to grow. And at some point, my fingers may not be able to reach all the way down here. So that's the best place to start. Okay. Then, once that feels nice and even all the way around, even thickness is what we're going for. Then I'm going to move my fingertips to the middle. Okay, we talked about it being in thirds, so this is that middle third line, and going around and pinching. And here's what my hand's doing on the inside. Pinch, turn, pinch, turn. You'll also notice my project is not on the table. I'm holding it up off of the table so that I can get a nice rounded bottom. When you work on the table, your pot will be uneven and it will be flat. Okay, I can see my pot growing, and now I'm going to work this top third area gently because I want to keep it an even thickness. I don't want it to be thinner up here and way thick down here. Wonderful. You'll see your pot grow taller and wider. And then I'm going to look around and see if there's any big bumps. Now I have all these marks in the bottom of mine because of my silly nails. So I might need to get a sponge and to help smooth those out. Then I'm going to look around the outside and see if there's any big lumps or humps that need evening. Moving my fingers to those places. Okay, then at the end, to flatten your rim of your pot, you can like give it a little drop. I flip it over and give it a little drop on the table. That flattens it out some. And you may see these wrinkles or what looks like cracking in the clay. That's just like stretch marks, basically. Okay, that doesn't mean your project's going to break. It just means it's a little bit dry. Now, to evaluate how we did, we are going to cut our pinch pot in half. Oh my gosh, I know that sounds super scary, but it's not, because this is a practice, okay? So I'm using this needle tool as to slice. If you're at home, you can use a plastic knife or a butter knife or a piece of floss. Okay, and now I can see inside, is the thickness of my walls even at the top, the middle, and the bottom? Okay, if one of yours is like really, let's say it's really skinny at one part and then really thick at another part, then what I want you to do with your other half is with one of your halves, I want you to go around and fix any parts that are super thick and pinch them more to even them out. Okay, until it's all the same. I need to check your work when you're done, so once you've made your adjustments, let me know and I will come over to check your work. And then these 2 pieces of clay will go into the clay recycling to be reused at another time. Okay, have fun making a pinch pot.